Hello ladies and gents, I'm the Rev, and this is Project Nimbus, a game developed by GameCrafter Games and published by KISS Ltd. Now this bad boy was originally a Kickstarter game, and they were shooting for about 6,000 euros and got almost 18,000 euros. So this is a lot of game for early access. So first things first, let's check out our options menu. Now you see we got English and Thai. Obviously that's probably where those guys are based. We got various graphics card settings, audio, voice, sound, displays, windows, full screen. The only thing that we're really missing right here is the mouse sensitivity, which they should have, especially if a game is fast-paced as this. And probably, I can't remember the name of it, but it holds your cursor in screen when you're playing. Because if you're playing this and your cursor gets close, oh, it goes out on you. I've had it happen more than once to me. So, but those are very, very minor things. And you know, if the developers happen to see this, the game is fantastic. Just a couple of little, tweaks here and there. So let's go and take a quick look now. Let's see what we can play. We have campaign and survival. Of course, campaign is the missions that they put together, and there's 9 missions per act, and there's 4 acts. So there's over 30 missions, probably closer to 40. I haven't played them all. I played through the whole first act. Whew. And I'll tell you, man, you just hold on to your butts. So, of course, we've got Prepare to Die, Gamer Recommended, Casual Gaming, and this is the survival mode. Now, the really cool thing about this, as you're going through and you're playing, you start unlocking everything you fight. It unlocks. It even says it in their Kickstarter page. It's one of the things they want to do. And on the Steam page, which is always, if you look down below in the description, you'll see that there's a link to it. And it's one of the features. So once you fight something, you get to fight it again and again, or you can fly it, which I think is really cool. And this game, I'm going to tell you, plain, simple. I'm going to show you guys real quick. The campaign, Act 1, because that's all I've unlocked. But they've got a good, real basic tutorial. Now you can use it has full controller support, and it has keyboard and mouse. I'm using keyboard and mouse. I tried using one of my little Xbox controllers with it. Didn't work. I bet something like a flight stick or something like that would probably work real well. But you're not only the hard part with this game is that you're not fighting, normally you're fighting vertically, up, down, left, right, backwards, forwards, all over the place. I mean, your hand gets a workout. It is a blast. I mean, they have really captured the high-tech mech, go, 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 as fast as you can. I mean, you get like 5, 6 different things you can cycle through weapons-wise. I mean, it is a blast. And you'll see in the I do the first mission here, the Semper Fi Fidelis, and then we're going to transfer to that here in a second. And you use homing missiles and you use a Gatling gun. And I do my best to jump in and out, fly over the place, show you guys a little bit. It's not very long, but I would rather you guys check this game out yourself. Let me know what you think. Now, if we can get 1,000 views and at least 50 likes, I will put a playthrough together and we'll do all this together. So please go in, support these guys, check it out, read it, look at it, see what you think. See if it's your kind of game. Some people, they don't like the high-intensity stuff. I like it all. I think the high-intensity stuff is a blast. I also like taking my time with things. But this game, whew, will blow your socks off just with the amount of stuff you've got to do. So hold on, and we're going to transition into some serious combat. Alrighty, folks, here we go. It is time to get it on. Now, as you can see here, I'm using my homing missiles, and all you got to do that is hold the right button down, and they will automatically fire off as soon as they get something in their thing. And as you can see, I'm boosting around. This game is incredibly difficult to talk and actually try and play at the same time. So, this is just a little taste of what you can expect as you're going at it here. You're going to be fighting aerial targets, ground targets. You're going to be fighting, trying to blow up big spaceships, small spaceships, stuff all over the place. It is just really well put together. I mean, I wonder where they came up with it, because there's a whole story, there are cutscenes. I mean, it's really close to a complete game. Here we transition into some of the ground combat that we're going to be doing. Now, the backstory on this is that the world has destroyed basically all of the surface of Earth, and the only way to survive is to put these cities floating in the air. And of course there's dominance and people want this and that, and so you're fighting, and you're a brand new pilot when you start out with these mechs, and as you go through you get mechs, and there's a whole story, like I said, and they've got cutscenes. It's really well done. I mean, I'm really surprised that it's even on early access. It's something that almost looks like it's complete. I mean, when you go and you see, there's, you know, it's at this point I would think all it would really need would be polish. You know, a few options need to be put into the option menu, and then, because I mean the combat's solid, maybe a little reworking of some of the sounds when it comes to the machine guns, other such things. The only thing I could think of when I was playing this is that they sounded like, you know, a rat-tat-tat-tat instead of, you know, something with bass to it, because, you know, that brings more of the immersion in, since we can't, you know, actually be there and be doing that, and we don't have a vibrating controller. One of the ways they can really bring you in with immersion is by bringing the bass up and making the sound surround your headphones. So that might help. That'd be, I mean, and those are, like I said, those are very small things. I think this would do fantastic. I don't know if the current consoles could handle this, but that's right. Ticket just, oh, that's right. And those are my flares. And you can see they're reloading here, because I keep having a missile alerts, things coming in on me. But this is also the first mission, and it's not what I would call difficult at all. You know, it just, the biggest thing with this is, of course, playing with mouse and keyboard, figuring out, you know, left, right, up, down, all that good kind of stuff. So, but I think definitely you guys should check it out. If anything, go check out the Kickstarter page. I'll put a link in the description to that as well, as well as the link to the Steam Early Access. I don't think they plan on being in Steam Early Access very long. I don't know how many more acts they're going to actually put in. I wouldn't think they'd need many. And like I said, it seems like it's a fully fleshed out game. I'm really surprised. Here we go. A little more of that ground combat. And here you can hear the weapons, what I was talking about, how it's not quite deep enough when it comes to the combat and the sounds of the machine guns. But you know, it could be what they're looking for, because it's mech, you know, it's more of the anime style and things of that nature. So you never know. You never know what the thoughts of the men and women behind this are when it comes to developers. So I haven't seen a whole lot of activity yet on the forums, but it's going to happen. I mean, this game is, like I said, pretty well done, and you just got to hold on to your butt, baby. So please, folks, like, favorite, subscribe as always. Like I said, if I can get 50 likes or 1,000 views in the next, let's say, 2 weeks, then I will put a playthrough together, and we'll hold hands and rip on through this bad boy. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching. I'm the Rev, and I'll see you next time, if the gods don't get me first. Or the wife.